Hello friends, welcome to Adam's Toy Library, and as you know that I am primarily an action figure collector, and I always share reviews of action figures and related stuffs, but today's video is little different. Though I basically collect action figures, but I also collect comic books and encyclopedia, and I'm a huge fan of WWE, or professional wrestling to be precise. So from my childhood I love to collect merchandises from WWE, WCW, and other related stuff. So this review is about the books I have regarding WWE, and without wasting time, let's start our review. This is the first book published by DK. It is the WWE Encyclopedia of Sports Entertainment, and it is a definitive guidebook. It covers all the major characters of WWE, then, now, forever, from its starting to current roster, and you will get all the details of all your favorite superstars. So it's a thick book, it's a coffee table book, and I'll show you some glimpses. Here's a picture of I think the AT&T Stadium during WrestleMania, and these are some legends which will help you to read the book. There are so many in the coming pages where you will see these legends, and the meanings are mentioned here. Say for example, if you see this legend of HOF, it means that guy or lady has won the Hall of Fame. So these are the characters: Adam Bomb, AJ Lee, Al Snow, Alberto Del Rio, the Acolytes Protection Act. Andre the Giant has 2 pages for his contribution, then Antonio Rocca, and so on. Bam Bam Bigelow, the American Wrestling Associations. Not only the characters but also some major events are also highlighted in this book. So Barry Windham, Batista has only got half of a page. Big Boss Man, Big Show, Big John Studd, Biggie, Billy Gunn. So all in alphabetic order, and you can see here we are in B, Bob Buckland, and it ends to Z. So pretty long book. I'll flip around the pages. Bret Hart, Brock Lesnar, Bruno Sammartino, Buddy Rogers, the Bushwhackers, Antonio Cesaro, Jay Strongbow, Chris Jericho, CM Punk, only got half page. So all the superstars from the beginning to current day, you will find almost everybody here. Daniel Bryan, D-Generation X, you will get the details of the tag teams and factions. Diesel, Kevin Nash, Dolph Ziggler, Don Muraco, the Dudley Boys, Dusty Rhodes, Earthquake, now ECW, we all know that ECW and WCW were inducted into WWE in early 2000. Eddie Guerrero, Edge got 2 pages. Agent Christian, Eric Bischoff, Freddie Blassie, the Four Horsemen. So all your favorite superstars, all your legends together in one book by Goldberg. This is a must-have for a true professional wrestling fan or a WWE fan. Greg the Valentine, Haku, Hardcore Holly, something about the Hardcore Championship, and this is how the Hardcore belt looks on the shoulder of Al Snow. Harley Race, loaded with superstars. Honky Tonk Man. Yes, we are coming to Hulk Hogan, one of the most popular superstars in wrestling sports entertainment. IRS, the father of Bray Wyatt and Believe. Jack Swagger, Jake the Snake Roberts, Jerry the King Lawler, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Jimmy Snuka, Jim Ross, Jimmy Hart, Mouth of the South, John Bradshaw Layfield, Jim Morrison, John Cena. According to many, he is the greatest of all time. Junkyard Dog, Kane, Kevin Owens, Kurt Angle. It's a shame that he got only half of a page. He is a fabulous wrestler. Legion of Doom or Road Warriors, Lex Luger, Linda McMahon, Lou Albano. So I'm flipping every page for you, so please hit a like and subscribe to my channel if you really like the video and this content. Mick Foley, the man with many faces. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Mr. Perfect. The New Age Outlaws, Nikolai Volkov, Akeem or One Man Gang. Now something about the NWA, NXT. Nothing is missed here. Owen Hart, Pat Patterson, Paul Orndorff, Paul Heyman, Perry Saturn. Well, that's a huge book, and all the special events, all the main events, Armageddon, Backlash, Bad Blood, Battleground, everything is included here. Extreme Rule, Hell in the Cell, Fastlane, Judgment Day, King of the Ring, Money in the Bank, No Way Out, Clash of Champions, Night of Champions, No Mercy, Payback, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Unforgiven. Everything is included here. Randy Orton, one of the biggest superstars in modern days and now one of the biggest superstar in golden era. Macho Man Randy Savage, Ravishing Rick Rude, Razor Ramon or Scott Hall, Rey Mysterio, Ric Flair, probably the most decorated wrestling character in the history. Rikishi, Road Dogg, Rob Van Dam, The Rock. And for me, The Rock is the greatest of all time in sports entertainment because uh, the time when he was there, he and Stone Cold was there, WWE's rating was going down, and it was their responsibility to pick it up. And Rock not only picked it up, he took it to the sky high. Man, whatever he said during the Attitude Era became a catchphrase. Whatever he did, like raising the eyebrow, simplest of things, and that became an ideology, that became a style statement. And then he went to Hollywood, and he is right now one of the highly paid Hollywood superstars. So he is one of the biggest superstars WWE has ever produced, and for me, he is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all time. He is my favorite wrestler. Roman Reigns, Ron Simmons, Rowdy Piper, Ryback, Santino Morello, Scott Steiner, Seth Rollins, Sergeant Slaughter, Shane McMahon, Shawn Michaels, Mr. WrestleMania. What can I say about him? The Steiner brothers, Stephanie McMahon, Sting, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Man, this guy needs an ovation, needs a salute, because he is the pioneer of Attitude Era. And when he was injured, The Rock took the honor from Stone Cold Steve Austin and did a fantastic role play to take WWE in a next level. Terry Funk, Triple H, The Game, the Cerebral Assassin. I love this guy. I love this man. He is a pure class, and the contribution currently he's doing for NXT is just totally commendable. So this is something about the TV broadcasting, the shows every week we saw or currently seeing. Ultimate Warrior, The Usos, The Undertaker. According to many, he is the greatest of all time. Through the generations, through the era, he played in the Golden Era, in the Attitude Era, in the PG Era, in the Ruthless Aggression Era, Modern Era. He was everywhere, and probably he is the GOAT. Now the championships. United States Championship, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, the man behind everything. WCW, NWO. So this book is filled with all the information you need to know the past, the present of sports entertainment. Now all kind of championship details, year wise, WrestleMania, something about the Hall of Fame, and who were in the class of Hall of Fame throughout the years, WWE Network and its details, again the championships, and Yokozuna, Zack Ryder, and this is it. So this is all about this book, and we will go to the next book in a while. So let me give you an idea that where to get this book. This book, I think it is available in online stores like Amazon or Flipkart. The easiest way you can get this book, or you can check your local bookstores who may have this kind of encyclopedia. It is from the DK publishers, so I believe it is easily available. So the next book is 30 Years of Wrestlemania. I am sure that there is another version of the same book. It called the 35 Years of Wrestlemania. It is an updated version. I don't have that book. This book is all about the biggest sports event in the world, that is WrestleMania, and how it went from I beg your pardon. So here is a bookmark where Stone Cold Steve Austin is there in one side and The Rock is there on the other side. It says epic rivalry, and it signifies the time period where The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin's rivalry was going. It's a collectible card. I haven't opened it yet. The date and the event is mentioned here. It says The Undertaker defends the streak against Brock Lesnar and he lost the match. So it is a heck of a collectible. Let's put it aside, and these are the winners of all the WrestleMania starting from 1 to 30, winners of the main event of WrestleMania. So pretty good way to start the content. I won't go throughout this book likewise I did in the previous book, because it'll be a long video then. So just a quick flip around. WrestleMania 3, WrestleMania 4, the details, when did it happen, what was the audience number, and the event details, who were fighting with whom, and likewise WrestleMania 5, WrestleMania 7, WrestleMania 9, some details about the Hall of Champions, WrestleMania 11, '14, WrestleMania 2000, WrestleMania 17, one of the biggest WrestleMania event, WrestleMania 18, where The Rock and Hulk Hogan clashed with each other, WrestleMania 19, history made by The Rock defeating Stone Cold Steve Austin and retiring him from WWE, and so on. So WrestleMania 22, all the match details. 26, Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker, streak versus career match. WrestleMania 28, 29, when The Rock defeated John Cena and became the champion for the last time till now. And WrestleMania 13, boy oh boy, we can remember the match. This guy has delivered. I haven't seen such an ovation by the crowd, by the live people in a match like what they did with Daniel Bryan. So this is all about the book. Let's keep the collectibles inside and move forward for the next book. So the next book is The Greatest 100 Matches of WWE. It is also published by DK, and The title signifies everything. It is the content where it says 100 different matches, and they have ranked it from 1 to 100. Your idea might differ from the author or the editor, but they have ranked the matches from 1 to 100, and according to them, these are the 100 great matches, like Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair, The Rock versus Triple H in SummerSlam 98, Undertaker versus Edge in SummerSlam 2000, so on. Not going to flip all the pages. The Rock versus Hollywood Hogan in WrestleMania 8, Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler in Bragging Rights 2010, The Rock and Mankind. This has to go in the 100 greatest matches of all time. It is the no disqualification match for the WWE Championship during the Royal Rumble. Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar, where the streak ended. So all the details are there. I believe if I show every page you will lose interest, so definitely you have to buy these books to get the idea which all matches are there. So this is about the book. It is a very good book to be in your collection if you're a WWE fan. So the next book is the Attitude Era book, and it is also published by DK. Now we all know the Attitude Era is the biggest era of WWE, and there are so many superstars. Many of them were available in today's business also, and a few of them are retired, and we all miss the Attitude Era because I am personally attached to the Attitude Era the most. During my childhood, I grown up seeing these superstars. This is a great book for me, and it comes with a collectible again, a Stone Cold Steve Austin 316 skull fridge magnet, and it is absolutely free with this book. So let's deep dive and see what's inside. Probably you will get an idea that this book is totally related to the Attitude Era, where it begins and how it ran and how it became the historic era of all the sports entertainment. And if I talk about Attitude Era, I have to talk about Stone Cold Steve Austin, because he is the pioneer of Attitude Era. He showed how not only you can just wrestle, but beside that, great promos, fighting against the authority, the boss, and that's how the Attitude Era began. And then it is this man, The Rock. Boy, what can I say about him? He is the biggest superstar of the Attitude Era. And the Rock and Song Connection, the highest TRP gainer in television, still was the event from Raw when the Sock, means Mick Foley, invited few people from The Rock and told the name of that event as "This Is Your Life." So it went wild. All the superstars, all the factions, all the tag teams related to the Attitude Era has been showed here in this book. Some details of NWO, WCW, the Corporation, the Degeneration X, the Nation of Domination. Every details is here. So Again, another great book to have in your possession if you are a WWE fan and if you are an Attitude Era fan. So the next book is the book of top tens. Now this is a typical book where all kind of rankings are there, like the top 10 superstars of WWE, the top 10 costumes, the top 10 rivalries, the best verbal catchphrases, top 10 women superstars, and top 10 tattoos, all kind of crazy ranking from 1 to 10. You can see Triple H betrayals. I mean, you really don't need to know all the details, but yes, if you are a WWE fan, why not? Top 10 submission moves. So a great book to have in your collection. Top 10 titles, and this is it. Next book is about The Rock. The book says The World of The Rock, and that's because I am a Rock fan, so it is a must-have for me. Might not be a must-have for you, but if you're a Rock fan, definitely go buy it. So this book is all about him, his family, his bloodline. Look at the Anoa'i family's family tree and who are related with whom, and different era of The Rock, how he evolved as one of the biggest superstars of WWE, probably the greatest of all time, and every detail about The Rock, the catchphrases, the signature moves, greatest matches, rivalries. All you need to know about Rock, almost everything, is here in this book. So these are some of The Rock's greatest rivals, greatest matches, how he became ring ready, everything. Some details about his Hollywood career, and this is all about this book. It is also available in Amazon, published by DK, so go grab it. So last but not least is a book from my childhood. I probably bought it in 1996. I believe I still kept it in a mint condition, near mint condition. It is published by Mollard Press, and it is not a DK book, but this was the definitive guide for me for a long time. It is named as Wrestling the Official Book, and this is a very old book, and it also contains probably the biggest superstars during the golden era. It is not an updated book, but if you like the golden era, if you played with the trump cards and saw the television broadcasting of these eras these days, then definitely you will be in love with this book. Very hard to get. I don't really know that it is still available anywhere, but you can try your luck. So, all the superstars and the managers of the golden era, some special events like WrestleMania, SummerSlam, biggest matches, and how WWF went global. It is a book when WWF wasn't WWE, so you can understand it is a very old book. probably the details are also different. So if you're really lucky, if you get the opportunity to have this book in your collection, go grab it. So just to wrap it up this video, I will show you something different which is there in my collection. I'm collecting some trading cards from Topps, and this is the album. I'll show you some mega cards which I have laminated, and these are those mega cards. So this collectible album was there in a part of a pack from Topps, and I have kept all my WWE cards here. So from the live section to the takeover section and some other cards also there. I really don't keep a track, but these are all the cards I have, and no card is repeated here, so all the cards are unique. So this is one thing I wanted to show you, which I have in my collection. Beside that, I have a small album for the limited edition cards. So this is where I keep my limited edition cards. And beside that, beside all these cards, there is a section where I can keep other cards too. Here I have some WCW card which never released in India, and gifted by one of my friend Shoham. Really thank you, man, for providing these cards to me. He's a good friend of mine, possesses huge knowledge of WWE and professional wrestling, and he gave me these cards, so I'm really thankful to him. So this is all about the video. Hope you guys enjoyed my video and the way I reviewed all these books. I know it is a long video, and thank you for being with me throughout this video. Please hit a like to this video, subscribe to my channel if you really like the contents. And there is a thing I need to mention. I'm still I think probably 200 shy of having 500 subscribers in this channel, and there is a giveaway. I will provide two of my favorite The Rock foil cards from Topps. I have laminated them, and also a photo frame where generations collide. Triple H, probably the biggest champion of all time, and the current superstar Seth Rollins is there. So these three things I will give away after I have 500 subscribers in my channel. So hit the like, subscribe to my channel, and have a great day. See you soon.